EA Sports coverage of the National Football Pennsylvania and Heinz Field in the Steel City of Pittsburgh. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Anthony McFarland, his first carry of the ball game. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
On 2nd down, McFarland. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Anthony McFarland, 78 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Chiefs 0.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson, and very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
The tackle made.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Down.
He may try and run for this. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the 1st.
1st down, Chiefs.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Carson. Dancing away at the 35. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Steelers' 30.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Back at the 30.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Able to find Kirk complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 20-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. On first down, it's Carson. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
The carry. Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd and 1, Mahomes. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. And that will be incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
Harrison.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free.
A little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. And all the Chiefs have it. The first quarter onside kick recovered. We like these, though. They keep us on our toes up here in the booth.
No doubt about that. You know that file that we tend to keep that says traditional, conventional? Those got torn up in a big way on that one, didn't they?
Absolutely. But, hey, it works. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
48-yard line.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Chiefs 3.
A first throw here for the backup Taylor. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on, and it's 2nd down.
James on the coverage.
Tossing this out wide to McFarland. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
The 31-yard line.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
The ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Taylor hit. He lost the football, but it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Steps away to his left. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down. They'll run on first down. Carson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
At the 41.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and it may be a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Carson on the carry.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they're just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Brings up second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on second and 8. Mahomes will find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it third down. The Chiefs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now it's Carson. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Mahomes firing complete. 7 yards the pickup there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Complete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Justin Pugh, the left guard that time with a flag. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this one is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Still 15 yards to go, second down. Mahomes to throw once more. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Chiefs 10, Steelers 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Brissett. It's going to be caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Eric Ebron, as the first half is winding down, and the Steelers are going to retake the lead. And he knocks it through.
The score, Steelers 14, Chiefs 10. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Kansas City.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to wind up and air it out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. This is taken just shy of the 10, and he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. T.J. Watt in on the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
At their 49-yard line.
Now Mahomes. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
That's the 2nd sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 23. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7 and a first down, Chiefs.
On first down, it's Carson, and able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The tackle made by Devin Bush. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
2nd and 7 from the 20. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
On a jet sweep, this is Johnson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Thornhill on the
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Brissett. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Byron Murphy.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Chase Claypool, his first touchdown here in the new campaign. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put him up.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
At the 40-yard line.
McFarland once more. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
McFarland, the ball carrier.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And 6.
On 3rd down, Brissett. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 54-yard.
And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. That's who is running back, Edwards-Helaire. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down.
16 yards. First down, Chiefs.
On first down, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey, and it's second down.
Incomplete. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 20-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. He's got it, and it's 24-17.
Makes the score Steelers 24, Chiefs 17. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here comes Johnson on the return.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan.
Again, McFarland.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
28-yard line.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Ebron's got it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
That's good.
12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
And they're enjoying a fourth quarter advantage. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up second and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Brissett.
And that is incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And out across midfield down to the 45. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. Back to throw. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. He's back to throw. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the pickup, and the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. One final try for Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Well, Charles,